Hi everybody, welcome to Dishing with the Dietitian. Ever wonder how can I be entertaining so much and yet stay on track and stay consistent with my goals? So let me share with you my tips because I entertain all the time, particularly during the spring and summer months. People will often just pop into my house or they book weekends. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And I need to be able to know that with all that entertaining, that I'm going to be able to stay consistent with my goals. So I want to share with you my tips for entertaining and my tips for staying on track. Welcome to Dishing with the Dietitian. My name's Debbie Kravitsky. I've been a registered dietitian for over 30 years. I have a master's degree in clinical nutrition. Currently, I'm the director of nutrition at Mass General Hospital's Cardiovascular Disease Prevention Center. I have a private practice. I consult with many corporations. I've appeared in television as well as been featured in national publications such as Harper's Bazaar and Family Circle. I take great pride in presenting accurate, current, evidence-based nutrition information and helping people to reach their dietary goals. I'd like to do the same with you. If this interests you, please click the subscribe button below because that will help me to continue to provide these videos to you. Also, if there are things that you'd like me to cover, if you have comments, absolutely, I welcome them. I look forward to reading them and to responding. And if there are things that I can cover, I'd be so happy to do so because you know from a registered dietitian, you're going to get accurate, evidence-based information. With that said, let's go to a party on the deck. I entertain on my deck all the time. And let me tell you some of my criteria for entertaining, whether it be outside or inside. One, it has to be easy. I want to be able to enjoy with my guests. So if I can, I'd like to include recipes that have a lot of prep time, that I can do it ahead of time and make sure that when it's the day of the party, I'm relaxed and I can enjoy with my friends. Second, if it's something that has to be done the day of or right before the party, that it's quick. And maybe it'd be something that I can include guests that they might have a lot of fun in learning how to make something or participating in making something because it helps them to feel part of the scene. Having said that, I also sometimes like to have food that's interactive. Foods where people can make it their own, put their own twist with it. Interactive bars, for example. They are so much fun and they're great places for people to congregate and have conversation. This is a party. Next, it has to have eye appeal. It should be colorful, it should have texture, maybe coming at you in different ways, so that people will then be more apt to gravitate and try whatever the dish is that you've worked so hard to prepare. Lastly, it has to meet my nutrition criteria because I want to make sure that I stay on track. So food can taste good and be good for you. How do you like that? It's not an oxymoron. For the criteria, here they are. Fat. It has to make sure, I want to make sure that I have the right type of fat for its effect on cholesterol. 2, the carbohydrate choice. I like it to be high in fiber and maybe whole grain. So crudité platters, fresh vegetables all cut up. Fresh fruit platters, always at my table. Also, any kind of vegetable dish, I know my guests will be very appreciative that I'm thinking not only of me but of them, so that when they leave this party at the end of the night, they don't feel bloated or distended. How do you feel after you overeat or you eat heavy food? Not great. So I want my guests to feel like they had a great time having yummy food that left them feeling fabulous after. And that's the key. So make sure that you include foods that are high in fiber and whole grain because that will help you to do the trick. I also don't want my guests hungry. It's important to include some lean protein because that will help to fill them up. So things like fish or shrimp or scallops or chicken, turkey, low-fat cheeses. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it should give you some protein so that together with the high-fiber choice, one will get your blood sugars up and the other will hold it up. That'll help you to stay feeling full longer. To see how you put this all together, stay tuned for my next video, which is a party on the deck. It's an appetizer party where I take all of these things that I've just mentioned, the healthy fats, high fiber, whole grain, lean protein, easy to assemble, interactive, with great eye appeal and terrific color. And I'll show you how I do that. Stay tuned for the next video, Party on the Deck. Thank you for coming. This has been Dishing with the Dietitian. Please subscribe if these interest you and you'd like to see more, because together we will shop, we will cook, and I'll navigate the way. We will certainly help to meet your dietary goals. Thank you all. Take care.